Ok, antes de ir al pasado, hagamos la misión de él.
My family got treatment at Camillo's sanatorium. Let's investigate Insula Carcere. There might be truth in the rumors. Thanks for tagging along. Come on. Watch yourself, yeah?
¿Aquí? ¿O no? Este caminito.
I feel great. I feel light as a feather.
Déjame hacerme de aquel. No estoy pegando. Maldito.
Now's hardly the time to lose hope.
Y creo que todo es por aquí. Tu. Dale.
Not a scratch on you.
Sencillo. A ver, el vendedor tenía algo más que podía comprarle. Y mira, vamos a comprarle este, vamos a comprarle este, vamos a comprarle este. ¡Ah! Me faltó uno.
I think there's something here. Bingo. I had a feeling we'd find it here. Let's check it out. If my hunch is right.
It is our duty as revenants to watch over and guide humans. But the salvation of humanity will require more than a small, privileged group brandishing power. After the tragedy at the Academy, I became a spy for Voda House. I forged a secret pact with Xenon Griffgoat to mass-produce weapons of my own design. To save more humans, it was imperative that even our weakest revenants be capable of defeating horrors. But when my ties with Xenon were exposed, I was branded a criminal and forced to do Voda House's bidding. My final mission is an assault on Magmel Island as a warning to Valentin, whose dangerous research must be prevented. I leave these weapons to the future, in the hope that they will one day save more human lives.
So this is your power to materialize pathos. France, it was you. Rest in peace, my old friend. I'll see that your will is carried on. So this... France. In the end, it was your question that led to the breakthrough. Back in our academy days, France asked me something once. Asked if I'd considered the feelings of those dependent on others for protection. I became a revenant to ensure my family's safety. I thought I had. But over and over they'd tell me. They said how they hated putting that danger all on me. Of course I didn't mind. In fact, I was happy, just knowing they cared for me. But in hindsight, they probably felt helpless. All they could do was wait. France wanted to empower people who had the will to fend for themselves. Unfortunately, he lacked the means to do so. This weapon, this is the product of that desire. I owe you one, France. Another one. You showed me a perspective my hubris made me blind to. I won't let your dream go to waste. That's a promise, old friend. An oath. Now then, let's get going. There's still people in need, and it's on us to keep them out of harm's way. To be the shield they need.
Buena. Entonces, ¿ya terminamos la misión esta? Necesitaba que venir a esta parte del mapa. Y aquí era donde tenía que ir. Es acá. Vaya. Vamos a investigar. Amigo, mira. Aquí estaba el
Finally, a chance for relaxation.
relaxation, si apenas acabamos de empezar.
There's our destination. Can you
Oh.
see it? Give it a touch, if you please.
Oh, so ya vamos a poder entrar en estos.
Surprised? We've just set foot in a new dimension, the temporal rift. In defiance of credulity, the progenitor Idris possessed the sublime power to traverse time. But each time he changed the past, a new branch of history emerged. This abscess of lost time, one of many worlds of inert possibilities, is where we find ourselves now. One of my duties is to monitor the rifts and ensure they cause no harm to our world. Let us proceed. There must be some way to banish this realm for good.
A ver. Uy, aquí hay un boss.
Careful. That's a creature born of lost pathos. As foreign invaders, it deems us hostile. We can't avoid this fight.
Opa.
I hope you're not hurt. Thanks to you, I've located my quarry. Let's inspect that tome.
Alrighty.
This tome serves as the rift's core. In its pages is a record of history that never manifested. With the tome removed, this rift will soon vanish. The monument is linked to our world. Lay your hand upon it when you're ready to leave.
Oh, ya estoy listo. Simplemente...
If you see something interesting, let me know.
Tratado sobre las singularidades tecnológicas impulsadas de la ingeniería de las formas hacia su realización. Ok.
Thank you for joining me on this investigation. With your help, I was able to close the rift without issue. You keep the tome. I'd like to hear your thoughts on it later. There are several other rifts on the frontier. I hope I may entreat your company again.
Petición completada. Ok. Entonces... Valentín ya no tiene... ¿No tengo más misiones? Unas de sangre.
Do you need something? Ah, yes, the tome we found in the rift. Shall we browse the lost annals of time? Breakthroughs at Magmel Forma Institute sparked a new era for Revenant society. Revenant technology especially made drastic strides, spurring a mass global revolution. The breakneck changes of technology can change the soul of man for better, or for worse. The hubris of man and Revenant alike wrought disaster on this world. I wonder. Magmel took a drastically different course in the tome's timeline. Don't worry. Now that I'm aware of the risk, I would never steer us toward a similar end. For my part, this tome has yielded much pleasant conversation, which I consider a blessing. On to the next temporal rift.
Vale, vale. Bueno, antes de seguir la misión
My
principal,
ears are always open.
hagamos estas. Sí. Yep, esta es la siguiente.
How interesting. I wasn't aware of there being a temporal rift in this city. Let's see how history could have turned out here. Only one way to handle this now.
Uy, este sí es otro.
Now this is ideal. Time to meet It's your blood that
Hijo de la guayaba. Oye, un poquito más.
I normally may I?
Take this!
José.
I think
Como me estoy quitando poquito.
I think not. Time to neaten things up.
Vaya. Uy, sí, quito un poquito de todo.
Together we can't be deterred. Let's fetch the tome and vacate.
¿Dónde está? Acá está.
This may prove useful at some point.
A ver, ¿qué dice el 2? Forma prohibida de Idris. Se fusionó a muchas apariciones vivas para crear soldados enormes sin cerebro. Fue el último recurso contra el alarmante descenso de población en plena oleada de identidades del metagame.
Yet another temporal rift dealt with. Much obliged, my friend. Would you gloss through the new tome? I'd like us to discuss it.
Tengo que hablar con él aquí cada vez que destruya a alguien. Cada vez que agarre un tomo nuevo. A ver.
You seem well. Let's have a gander at the new tome. With an arcane forma, Idris fused a group of live revenants into a biological weapon. A metagen outbreak had decimated the world population, forcing him to take this final, desperate measure. This sounds like a timeline where Idris cast aside his morals to combat the resurgence. Another historical precept of sacrifices made to buy time. I see what you mean. Those who survive must persevere, right? You make a valid point, but Idris's indiscretions make me wonder. Was this tragedy truly necessary? My ears are always open.
Bueno, al siguiente.
Let's go. As always, keep your wits about you. Only one way to handle this now. Now this is ideal.
Espérate. Huepuya.
Marvelously done. Let's collect the tome and get out of here.
A ver, ¿qué se trata ese? La caída de las apariciones. Tras el brutal conflicto contra el poderoso
What is
Metagen,
it that fascinates you so?
el progénito Idris se retiró y las apariciones más fuertes murieron. La derrota fracturó los cimientos de la sociedad de apariciones que sumió al mundo en el caos.
Excellent work. We're zipping through thanks to you. What parable will this tome teach us? Let's have a look later.
Creo que me falta uno más, si no me equivoco.
You seem well. It's about another terminal timeline. Let's see here. Outmatched by a giant Metagen, Idris was forced to retreat, and all revenants of power were killed. The loss of its leaders crippled Revenant society, thrusting the world into an age of darkness. All these rifts suggest Idris fought many battles. Each doomed timeline was tragically excised, so his world would survive. Can you imagine how he felt? Yes, unfathomably so. Were I in his position, I'm not confident I could endure. Many timelines were sacrificed for us to be here. We must remember the past to treasure the present. Back to work then.
Ok.
Let's keep going, but stay vigilant. I suppose I'll have to get serious. My, what a crowd. Now this is ideal.
Ah, su mouse.
This is simple. Won't let me interfere. Things up.
Vamos a ver. Claro que no iba a ser el único. Matar a este primero.
I normally leave cleaning.
Huepuya.
Right there.
Buena. Oye, es todo.
That went well. Let's take the tome and leave.
Bueno, esto es más facilito.
You can keep that safe.
Pecados de la humanidad. Aunque se buscó la coexistencia y se reconocieron muchos derechos humanos, hubo un cambio que llevó a los humanos a perseguir las apariciones. El despotismo de las apariciones trajo la paz, pero a costa de la libertad y la dignidad humanas. Ok.
Thank you for coming with me. We were able to close the rift without issue. Let's check the contents of the tome later. Do you need something? Ready to browse another tome of lost time? In the interest of coexistence, revenants gave mankind more freedom. But, over time, humans began persecuting revenants. War broke out, forcing revenants to impose martial law. In retribution, humans were stripped of all their liberties. Solidarity can be a powerful tool, but, left unchecked, it can also lead to wanton violence. Absolute power corrupts absolutely. Frightening, isn't it? I'm glad to hear we share the same concern. There's a fine line between justice and bigotry, and you've sense enough not to cross it. There is no hope in conflict, and I firmly believe mankind is capable of peaceful, positive change. We've sealed the final rift. They'll cause no problems for the foreseeable future. On the other hand, it's also a pity I'll be seeing less of you now. Now that's an offer I won't refuse. Perhaps I'll shirk some duties. I might get an earful, but being truant with you sounds divine. I've given some thought to the timelines Idris conceded. With you as my witness, I want to make a vow. I will change this world. No more means justified by ends. In the future I envision, the dignity of man will be king. When my dream is realized, I will be praying for your happiness always. Back to work then. Do you need something? I don't make promises lightly. I mean to change the future where you shall live into something wonderful. I don't make... My ears are always open.
Vamos a ver qué es lo que nos tiene aquí preparados. Hola.
So, you lived. The chorus was annihilated. There's nobody left but you and me. We lost. Defeated by Alessandro Gobo. And by that horror. Because of my weakness, I lost everything. I was planning on rotting away here. But seeing you again changed my mind. Before I go, I should at least make a grave for them. I hope you'll visit sometimes. They'd like that. Be seeing you. Don't get yourself killed. I'm going to make a grave for the...
I'm sure we'll find many for... It's a grave for the members of the Dawn Chorus. Lyle must have made this. It's small, but history has changed. Let's check the grave.
A ver.
This is Lyle's blade. Within it dwells our bond. Try touching it again. That seems to have activated the bond. Now we should be able to travel back to the past. We might be able to save Lyle and the others. We have a chance, at least. We'll likely arrive a few years after we parted ways with Lyle and Craig. No time at all. Just before the Bureau takes down the chorus once and for all. We've arrived in the corroded scar of the past. Let's find Lyle and Craig. They should be using Pioneer Castle as their base.
Ok. Al castillo.
Well, well, look who it is. Damn, it's been a while. How have you been?
The gang's same old. As you can see, not much has changed. It's actually pretty dull staying in one place. That said, you've arrived just in time. There's been 2 strange incidents lately. Gobo's on the move again. He's got his spies probing for an opening to get the jump on us. Only now, he's much more overt. So I'm expecting another major skirmish soon. As for the other anomaly, intermittent earthquakes, they've been rocking the corroded scar non-stop lately. All of a sudden, we're pulling in these massive loads of condensed coal. We're talking unprecedented hauls. Something about this is not right, so I sent Lyle to investigate. We found this massive underground cavern after one of the recent quakes. It looked pretty abandoned, but Lyle says he senses something alive inside. I wish I could go, but I'd just be dead weight. Hey, wait a second. You think maybe you could stash me in your jail? Then we can meet up with Lyle together. Sound like a plan? Sorry to put you to work so soon, but I am glad to see you. You can see the mine shaft Lyle went into up above. Hey, have a look over there. See that rising trail of smoke? You'll find the entrance to the tunnel there. You can get down into the valley with the lift. A quick hop across the bridge, and you'll be there in no time. I know I'm working you to the bone, but hey, let's celebrate properly when things settle down a bit.
No. Túnel de la mina. No, esa no es. Vaya. Un poquito altito, dijo el otro. Vamos para abajo.
I wish there were more of these around.
Tururú. Vamos.
What is it?
My mother's generation mined here, but the place closed down as the acid rose up.
Ah, quita la puerta.
Let's get going.
Vamos a restaurar la vida un poco. Ahí está.
Hey, Lyle. How's it going?
Correct. And... well, you really picked an odd time to show up again. Hard to say if you have the best timing or the dirt worst. Either way, I'm glad to see you.
What have you found out?
I checked out the entrance area. Nothing yet, but something's up, I can tell. Let's split up and investigate.
Vamos. Ok, ahí está cerrado. Ok. ¿Eso rojo? ¿Una barricada?
Doubt this thing's up to code.
Wait. Is this the old...
Never thought it went this deep, though.
Va a ser una exploración fácil esta. ¡Oh, hijo de puya! Oh.
Nice fighting. Are you hurt? Not bad.
Bueno. Se investiga todavía. Ah, de arriba. Hay que explorar abajo todavía porque hay que no dejarnos nada. ¡Uepa! Hola.
That is how they work, isn't it?
Ah, se va a ver otro camino por... Joder, joder los pasos, pero no sabía por dónde.
This will boost our regeneration.
Buena. Ya. Ok. Volvamos arriba.
Not bad. Damn. I couldn't take my eyes off you.
Hay una que no puedo encontrar. ¿Cómo agarrarla? Ah, ahí, ha de ser. Vaya. Mucho camino. No puedo traer. No puedo hacer que se vengan los Josh. ¿Cuál es el camino correcto?
Make sure.
En eso estamos. Pero hay un problema. No sé cuál es el camino correcto. Vamos a este. Está. Y todavía me dejé una por allá. ¿Este es otro camino? Ah, este fue el que me dejé. Ah, no. Ya. Ahora sí estamos bien. Lo miro. Y bajada, 2 caminos. Oh, este ya sé cuál es. Genial.
This place is like a maze.
¡Vámonos! Todavía le cuelga.
Tunnel itself, it's addressed to ancient mother.
Informe oficial del estudio del túnel relacionado con el proyecto de sellado del túnel central. Utilizar los túneles en el procedimiento aumentará las posibilidades de éxito. Sin embargo, se desconoce cómo afectará el ritual de sellado a la aparición de que lo ejecute. Se comunicarán los resultados a la reina Imogen. Oye, está el 2. Objetos clave.
See anything worthwhile?
Dice, el pulso del corazón gigantesco de la zona más profunda de los túneles se ha acelerado y gradualmente. No cabe duda, las formaciones rocosas con aspecto de arco que rodean el valle eran una trampa, y nuestra codicia por el carbón condensado de su interior nos convirtió en corderos listos para el sacrificio. Este valle no es más que la boca de un horror gigantesco y nosotros somos su alimento. La reina Imogen realizará el ritual de sellado. Se están estudiando los túneles situados bajo la herida. De momento se desconocen los efectos del ritual. Es probable que las apariciones que se sometan al procedimiento mueran o, si el cuerpo sobrevive, pierda sus facultades mentales. La reina Imogen no debe sacrificarse. Hay que buscar otra solución. Vale.
They've got the height. Not bad.
Hijo, cuida. Espérate. Ah, se enfocó con otro. Mouse. Ahora sí ya. Te cagaste, ahora sí. Cálmate.
Not bad.
Y se move. A ver, aquí hay otro camino. Ya no interesas.
Don't mess up their Not every day you see one of these.
Está bien. Hola. Vaya. Fue sacrificado. Y aquí venimos. A este camino vamos. ¡Ey! Llegamos.
I have a bad feeling about what's ahead. Let's scout the terrain before proceeding.
We can take a rest here.
Eso es lo que vamos a hacer. Cerramos esto. Y veamos este.
The true face of the corroded scar is a tentacled horror that reeks with the stench of decay. The condensed coal lures unsuspecting prey in pools of acid. This confirms my worst expectations. The valley itself is the stomach of a giant horror. And it's already been roused. There's no time to waste. I must stop it now. Can you hear me, Craig? Your queen commands you.
Mother.
As of this moment, I'm banishing you from the Scar. That includes you, the soldiers in your command, and every last resident. You have 3 days to get out. If you resist, I won't hesitate to remove you by force.
But why? There's something you're not telling me, isn't there? Mother, please.
I was able to evacuate Craig and the others safely. You have my thanks. Now I must try to seal the horror. If I fail, the valley will be consumed. I urge you to evacuate promptly.
No, my queen. Our place is at your side.
Don't be ridiculous. This is an order.
Even by your decree, we cannot obey. Our duty is to you, and the preservation of the seal. Neither end can be met without guards to protect you. Once, we were outcasts from the dregs of society. But you took us in and gave us purpose. Without you, how could we live? We may not be worthy, but let us stay by your side.
You'd go so far. Forgive me, Craig. But if I told you, you'd have insisted on staying. You have such a generous heart. But I know I can entrust you with our people, to lead them to happiness. I love you, Craig.
Did we abandon Mother when she needed us most?
Damn it, this is all too much to process at once. I need some time to think.
Who'd have thought we'd catch glimpses of the Queen's own memories? She didn't think twice about sacrificing herself to protect her people. Who'd have thought she didn't think...
Sorry for losing my cool back there. I'm all right now. Really. Imogen realized the scar was the stomach of a horror. So she gave up her very life, hoping that would somehow seal it away. She must not have had time to explore other options. The situation was too dire. If she hadn't acted, the horror would have swallowed the entire valley. That would have been the end of the scar.
Craig, does that mean the earthquakes over the last few days?
Wish it wasn't, but yeah. There's clearly something going on with Mother Seal. Let's keep pushing forward. She should be ahead.
Vamos.
The Pioneer Queen should be just ahead. Are you ready? The Pioneer...
Mother!
Craig, wait! Get back! She could awaken any moment!
Lyle! 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 Do you read us? We've got Revenant hunters approaching the scar! Is Craig with you? We need him back here now!
Gopo, damn it! Why now of all times?
Craig, it's all right. Leave the Queen to us. We can't afford to be indecisive. Not now. Doing penance will have to come later. She had the courage to defy fate. Now we need the courage to do right by her. We can handle this, I promise you. Go. Fulfill your duty to the chorus.
Fair enough.
All right. Leave the ground troops to me.
We're all coming out of this alive. You have my word.
I'm sorry. Mother.
Pioneer Queen, Imogen. From the bottom of my heart, I salute your resolve. Let's do this.
Ah, con esto fue la que peleamos allá. Oh, su madre.
Imogen, we swear to keep safe those you tried to protect. May your soul rest in peace. Okay, let's head back to Craig.
You're back. You set her free, then?
Yeah.
I see. Never even got to thank her, did I?
Tell me, how'd the ground battle go? Our casualties seem light.
Pretty light indeed. The weirdest thing happened while you were gone. The ground beneath the enemy suddenly gave way to these geysers of acid. The enemy forces were decimated, while our troops somehow went unscathed. Not to sound superstitious, but maybe she was watching over us. Either way, the situation's taken care of. We won the day one more time. Well done. Hell of a job making it back alive. Truth be told, I was half convinced we were at the end of the line.
You're not getting rid of me that easily, Captain. If I go, who the hell else are you going to travail the road to tomorrow with?
Damn straight. I take it you have a different path to travail, though. I'm just guessing here, but after last time, I remember that look. That's the look that says duty calls. And unfortunately, a solemn call at that. Say, how about we form a summoning pact? Like the one you have with Lyle. Can't say how much help I'll be, still, I promise I'll do what I can. You're needed elsewhere. But this way, if you need me, I'm there. It may be your road to travel, but you're not alone. You hear me?
We've always got your back, the whole of the chorus. Don't forget that. Even apart, we're together. That's the chorus way.
All right. Entonces aquí ya quedó.
Time jump successful. Our actions should have changed history fairly drastically. With any luck, Lyle and the chorus parted on a less tragic note. If you're ready, let's go see the future that all their efforts finally brought to bear. Changing history also appears to have moved Lyle's cocoon. We should check the place where the Dawn Chorus realized their dream. Easy to imagine this all at the height of its glory. Dawn Chorus flags. So many. Look at those proud banners. How beautiful. It's finally time. We have to put Lyle to rest so our world can be saved. Let's go. I hope you're prepared for this. It is rather fitting. Your final showdown will be at the castle of the Dawn Chorus. If you're ready, we can head out. I can feel your strength growing.
Ok, vamos a ver qué nos depara esta batalla.
Sorry, no one gets in without the captain's permission. Sorry, no one gets in without the captain's permission. I suggest you talk to him first. You'll find him in the basement.
Basement. Imagino que esto nos llevará allá.
Heading to another floor. This is rather nice.
This can't be real. Is it really you? A century's come and gone, and yet you still find ways to astound me. I still don't know where you're from or why you're here, but boy, after all this time, am I glad to see you again. Now to business. What are you here for this time? Tell me everything. I see. The burden falls on you. That was your secret all along, huh? And the dagger I gave you is the key to the seal? Boy, fate can certainly be a cold fish, can't it? Lyle's seal is nearly at its limit. I'm ashamed to say, almost as soon as we managed to take it off, we put the weight of the whole damn world right back onto his shoulders. We tried, you know. Over the past 100 years, we tried everything we could to save him. But it was no use. We came up empty every damn time. So the chorus figured the least we could do was be by his side when the end came. That's why we're here. But it's about time we laid him to rest. Well past time, in fact. Yeah. I got a century full of surprises of my own. Lyle got hold of some medicine after you went away. It's taken 100 years, but I managed to recover a modicum of my former strength. Still, a damned sight better. Which brings me to a favor I have to ask. Take me with you. I want to help free Lyle from his shackles. At long last. I have something for you. This Forma was the weapon I used to support the chorus. It will help you in the fight with Lyle.
¿Ya lo tengo equipado? Oh, lo tengo que cambiar. Mira que sí lo van a necesitar. ¿Dónde está? No, no es.
Prepare.
Ah. Quita menos. Lo puedo hacer más fuerte.
This here is home to us all. I'll never stop fighting for it.
Bueno. Recuperamos esto. Y empezamos la batalla.
How strange. I had a feeling you'd come. Is that why you came to us in the first place? So you could be here now? I see. I know I am taxing your kindness. But may I ask you one final favor? Don't waver, my friend. I've been ready for a long time. I struggled, fought, and this is where my ideals got me. It is time, at very long last, for you to put an end to this.
Hijo de puya. Hijo de la guayaba.
Too slow.
Uy, está bien fuerte. Pues, puya. Vaya. Me toma un tiempo Para cargarse el hijo puya. Ahí está.
I thought it might be you, Craig.
It's been a long time. Too long, Lyle.
I haven't seen you on 2 feet since I was a kid. Were you always this short?
You got taller, you cheeky brat. It took a moment, but I'm on my feet again. Thanks to that cure you found me. As for the rest of the gang, well, you know them. They're always an earful of complaints. Good spirits otherwise, though. Real good.
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds like them. I did it then. I managed to protect their future.
You carried us on your shoulders. The debt will never live down.
I volunteered for the seal, of my own free will, Craig. You know it as well as I. When I was just a worthless blood bag, you gave me a family to live for. If it meant protecting them, no sacrifice was too great. And I managed to do that. What more could I ask for from this life? I can't even count how many times you've saved my hide now. Everything I came to cherish, I couldn't have truly embraced, if not for you. I am blessed, eternally, for having met you. I'm sorry, friends. Looks like this is as far as I go. The end of my road. I leave the rest to you.
The swing of our blade, we cut through sorrow. Together we travail the road to tomorrow. The family always sticks together. No matter what. This isn't goodbye, Lyle.
No. No, it's not. Thank you for everything.
Words can't express my gratitude to you both. Truly. It meant everything to be with him at the end. As for the Dawn Chorus, we're gonna keep on living right here. That's what he would have wanted. But let me guess, your journey goes on. If there's anything I can do to help, just say the word. Feel free to call on me anytime. I may not be him, but I'll always do my damnedest to fill Lyle's shoes. I'll see you around. Let's live to meet again.